Well, hello everybody. It is Thursday. It's been a minute since I've streamed. We did do a show on the Epically Geeky channel on Tuesday, which actually went into some depth on the video game stuff. We got pretty deep in, we knee deep, waist deep, ankle deep, two knuckles in. If you haven't checked out Eugene's show that I helped with, his live show on Tuesdays, check out the Epically Geeky channel. It's a pretty cool show. This one's less organized over here, less organized. But I want to thank everybody for joining me for a random Thursday 7:30 p.m. Central Time stream. Nose itches. Jon Snow's fault. How dare you, John? I want to welcome everybody to the chat. First of all, Baserino 84, number one in the chat. Yeah. Welcome to the chat, Baserino. Second in was The Last Line. He's not going to be able to hang out. He's actually streaming as well. So go do that. Guys, go watch The Last Line. Don't worry about what I'm doing. This is just video game stuff. Random Super Nintendo. We're going to do Super Nintendo stuff in a minute because I got to talk about a couple things. But yeah, definitely don't miss out on The Last Line stuff. He's been diving headfirst into Final Fantasy Tactics, which is awesome. Mike Wolf is here. The Wolf. The Mic'd Wolf. One day we'll get Mike on a mic and we'll howl along together. PJ Smith also here. Greetings and salutations to all. Happy Thursday. PJ is my partner for the Super Duper Retro Show. If you guys aren't familiar with that, we do that on this channel. And we're going to be doing it Sunday night. This Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Central, or 7 p.m. Central, excuse me. One of the two. It's something like that. I'll post the thing after this show. But we're going to be playing some ColecoVision again. It's been a while. I have a feeling we might break out the steering wheel again. We're going to have some fun playing some ColecoVision. It's a system we don't play enough, and we should play more, and we're going to. And I know PJ's a big fan of it, and I'm looking forward to hanging out doing that. So Sunday, 7 Central Time, we're going to dive back into the Super Duper Retro Show. And if any of my friends that also have ColecoVisions are interested in joining us, get a hold of me. Touch base. Reach out and touch me. And we'll talk about it. Have your people call. Yeah, that thing, you know. We'll figure it out. So anyway, Jeffrey is here. Jeffrey, go game go. What's going on, everyone? Well, go game go. We are playing some Super Nintendo today, talking about a little bit of that, and just kind of goofing around, talking and hanging out and having a Thursday evening of game chit chat. You know me. We don't have much of an agenda here. Let's see. Mike Wolf, take it easy last night. Yes, sir. Silver Wings. Oh my gosh. Silver Wings is also here. Couldn't join that chat on that one. Had to be subscribed. Oh my. Were you not subscribed? How dare you, Silver Wings? What's going on with that? Very strange. Very strange. I'm glad you're here though, Silver Wings. Welcome. Pierre says, hi, Cyrus, and everybody else. So, hello, Pierre. Hello, once again. Bonsoir, Pierre. Bonsoir. Welcome, Pierre. Pierre needs food badly. I don't know. Let's see. Jeffrey, Mike Wolf. Okay, everybody's saying hi. So today, the gaming we're going to do is going to be related to Super Nintendo. I might sneeze in just a second. I feel it coming. I can feel it coming in my nose tonight. Oh Lord. Okay, I didn't need to sneeze. I thought I was going to sneeze. I was convinced. And I think talking about it made something happen, and my nose was like, okay, we're not going to do this. I don't know. Very strange. Very strange. I willed it out of being. Silverwing says, no, it wasn't subscribed. You got to earn my subscription. Wow. Excuse me, sir. I've been buying Super Nintendo games. I bought them. I bought a bunch, and then I kind of let it go for a while. Bought a bunch, let it go for a while. Last time I bought a whole bunch, I did a bunch of trade-ins, did a bunch of stuff. But anyway, there was 2 games that I wanted to buy, and I saw a pretty good deal for them on eBay. So I picked these up. They took over a week. I hate when you order something, and then they won't ship it for days and days, and you're just sitting there waiting and waiting for the shipping to, like, are you going to ship it? I ordered it last Tuesday, and then they didn't actually print the label until Sunday, and it shipped on Monday. They came today, though, so that's not too bad. It's nothing too major, but it's 2 that I wanted to get for a long time, and it's the 2 Jurassic Parks. We played a little bit of that one on my EverDrive with the mouse, which is pretty interesting, although I really don't think it's it's weird with the mouse, so I probably won't play that with the mouse. The other one is this one, the second Jurassic Park for Super Nintendo. This is nothing like the Genesis Jurassic Park games, okay? But the second one is one of the most impressive Super Nintendo games that I have played. It's a game graphically and sound-wise, music-wise, just really cool. Back in the day, I rented this game several times. I never bought it. And when I was buying games, I couldn't find it anywhere, but I did find it now, and I got a really good price on it. So that's the 2 that we're going to kind of play a little bit tonight, because that's the 2 newer ones that I got. Although there's a bunch of other ones that I got recently that we never even looked at. You know, I never even played. So it is. I don't want to do too much Super Nintendo. I do get caught up in these things, and I'll play nothing but Super Nintendo, or I'll play nothing but TurboGrafx and Super Graphics and stuff like that. I get caught up in stuff, and I just want to do that for, you know, extended periods of time. But not today. Not today. Oh, here's a game I got. I don't even know if you guys knew that I got that one. I mean, you guys probably don't care, but that's a good copy. It's really nice. I don't always get good copies. Sometimes I just get good deals. I don't really care that much as long as it works. But all these cartridges that I've gotten recently have been really nice. So, put the first one in. First in, last out. And there she is, in full surround sound. Jurassic Park. Is it the best Super Nintendo game? No. But it is very impressive. It's, you know, the first person stuff especially is very interesting. Like I said, we were playing it earlier. I mean, not earlier today, but on another stream not too long ago. On my EverDrive. Okie dokie. PJ says, sneeze, damn it. The sneeze has been averted. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Mike says, did you buy it off eBay? Yes, these ones I did get off eBay. These 2 right here. Silverwing says, yeah, payment is always near instant. It should ship out the same day or next day. I mean, I can understand if it's going to take a couple of days, but you got to tell me. Like, that's what upsets me. I've never been upset about things taking a long time, as long as you talk to me. Like, I don't care. Like, there's stuff I've ordered, and you, PJ, you know. I mean, you know. There's stuff I've ordered for the Intellivision or the ColecoVision or whatever, the Atari 5200 cartridge. And if they would just tell me, if they would just like reach out and say, hey, it could be a few weeks because there's a problem, or I'm trying to work things out, or I'm manufacturing this thing that you ordered, or whatever. I don't care what the reason is, but if you would at least just say, hey, just to let you know, I got your order. I've received your order. We're going to get it filled as quick as we can. I would be like, cool. I don't even need you to tell me nothing else. that's cool. You've acknowledged that I ordered the thing and you've told me you're working on it. Good enough for me. I'll wait. But the problem is when they don't talk to you and they don't tell you anything. In fact, when they do the opposite, where in the description of the order or the whatever, they tell you it should ship the next day or it should ship same day. Like they specifically tell you it's going to ship right away, and then it doesn't. And then it's not the next day. It's not the next day. It's not the next day. And then they wait till the Sunday when nothing ships to print the label. And you're like, it's just irritating. It's just unnecessarily irritating. But it was a good price and the games work fine. So it's whatever. But it was a little bit irritating. Anyway. Let's see. PJ says, I just ordered an old Houston Astros Tequila Sunrise jersey and they still haven't shipped it after a week. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. Zerwings, I remember when games were different, when they were on different consoles. Yeah, exactly. The Genesis Jurassic Parks are very cool, but completely different. But very cool nonetheless. In fact, back in the day, we thought the Genesis ones were like cooler. They were, because you're like, oh man, look how much better the graphics are in the Genesis ones. At least that's what we said back in the day. A lot of us said that. Silverwing says, I need to no death run Jurassic Park 2. Good luck with that, dude. It is hard as hell. Like, I'm going to have to get cheat codes or something because Jurassic Park 2 is hard. It's really cool, but it is hard. But it's cool that they let you select the different stages. Like they just let you select. That's pretty cool. You don't really see that a lot in different games. Let's see. Wings got the mouse for the first persons. Yeah, I do have it. We played that last time we did this when I was playing this on the EverDrive. And I got to be honest, don't really like using the mouse for this game because it's like you move up and it goes up and it moves. It's like it's the wrong kind of mouse controls. It's kind of mouse controls I don't like. I like mouse look and then move with the other, with the, use the D-pad to move and use the mouse just to look. I like that, but it doesn't do that. So not really a fan of that. So I probably won't play this game with the mouse. Mike says, sounds like a dirtball seller. Leave them a neutral feedback. That is exactly what I did. I left a neutral feedback and I said, games work great, slow shipper. That's all I said, neutral. And then on the stars for the communication, I gave him 1 star on communication, and shipping, I gave him 2 stars out of 5. So whatever. Stupid eBay. I've gotten to where I just don't care anymore. Like if you're going to screw me around, I'm not going to be nice to you anymore. I'm done with all that. I've been so nice, giving people, anyway, I'm just like, I'm going to just say what it is. Cause I'm not going to, like if somebody else orders from these people and every single one of these reviews says, oh, super fast shipping, perfect seller, blah, blah, blah. Then they're not doing that. That's not right. People need to know what they're getting themselves into. Let's see. Retro game. Oh, it's Casey, everyone, with his alter ego, the Retro Gamer. He says, I'm driving, so just listening. Well, don't get too distracted, Casey. Watch out, Casey. Watch out. Keep your hands on the wheel, Casey. Don't freak out. PJ says, do Genesis games tend to be bloodier than Super Nintendo games? Do they tend to be bloodier? I think early on, the Super Nintendo games were censored quite a bit, but they relaxed that later as they went. So it just depends on which game you're talking about. Yeah, like Mortal Kombat, obviously everybody knows about that. But there's some games, I think Samurai Showdown is the same way, where it's censored on Super Nintendo and not so much on Genesis. Yeah, so I guess but not really later on. Later on, there was Super Nintendo games were just as bloody as Genesis games. So yeah. Silverwing says, I almost did it my last stream of it. I just never practiced ran the last level with the helicopter. Dude, well, Silverwings, you're a lot better at games than I am, for sure. For show. For show, for show. PJ, stupid, sexy eBay. What? I don't know about that. Structure. All right. Let's play some Jurassic Park. I'm just going to use a controller.
Welcome to Jurassic.
It's nice to finally have this game, the cartridge, because like I said, we were playing this before, but man, I just want to have the cartridges. I just really like, for my Super Nintendo stuff, I'm really interested in having the cartridges. Super Famicom and Super Nintendo. Okay. I don't even remember how to play it. I'm trying to remember how to. Do I only have the one weapon? Thought I had another weapon I could switch to. Do I have to do this some kind of way? Okay, that's trying to pick stuff up. I think I only have the one weapon right now. Okay, I have to pick up a different weapon. Ouch. Do not want. Okay, that's what I gotta do. I gotta pick that up. Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm playing this all wrong. Alright, we need to go up here. We need to go up here. Going down is like a suicide run. You go down and it's not good. Here we go. We picked this up. There we go. Now we have a different weapon. How do I switch? Okay, the left. How do I switch back? Oh, it's just a different button. It's the Y button to shoot the balls. Okay. Okay. Okay, SA. Okay. Get in there. All right.
Mr. Grant.
Can we stop them? I don't know. I don't know. Thankfully, you can pause. Let's see. Mike Wolf says, dude, I can't wait for R-Type Dimensions HD. Dude, that's going to be sick. That's going to be really, really nice. I love all the R-Type games. Oh, we got trivia for when we pause it. I didn't realize it did this. Mammals such as Morgalar lived at the start of the dinosaur reign, but okay, I missed most of that. I didn't know it did that when you paused it. That's interesting. Oh, here's another one. Mr. Dino's Dino Trivia. Did you know Brachiosaurus stood some 35 feet tall, 75 feet long, and probably weighed as much as 30 tons? Oh my gosh. We're going to get distracted just looking at dinosaur trivia. So Wings, head to the visitor center, find key card, and I think turn on stuff with computer. Yep. Bolas 007. Yeah. If we head north, we'll get to that room up there. I'm just taking a look over here real quick. Do not shoot the guns. They may stampede. Okay. Yeah. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Just kind of moving right along. Okay, how do I pick that up? There we go. Visitor Center. Now we're in the wonderful world of 3D. Yeah. Oh, I hear the dinosaurs. I was going to say the bad guys, but they're not really bad guys. They're just dinosaurs. They don't know. Okay. It's funny it says button A, left mouse, even though you're not using the mouse. Interesting. Oh, hi there. ray traced 3D graphics. Unreal Engine 5. Wow, look at all this stuff. Holy crap. Nice. Uh-oh, what do we got in here? I rocketed him. Rocket! Yeah! Okay. Oh, there's more of them. Yeah, I ordered that Doom, that new version of Doom for Super Nintendo. It won't come out until next year. I think February is when it's going to ship. But that's going to be cool. I've seen people playing the prototype or whatever, you know, the beta version. It looks pretty good. It's much, much faster. The goggles, they do nothing. Come on, kill the, or knock out the dinosaur. He's not wanting to. Wow, it's like having no effect on him. Oh, okay, I guess I blew him up. My bad. I thought my other button was the electric, but I guess I switched it and I didn't realize it. Okay, is that where I was in already? I think so. Oh, that's the elevator I came out of. Let's go back in the elevator. We'll go up to the next level. Welcome to the next level on Super Nintendo. Okay. Mike Wolf says it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun winter with that game, Cyrus. I think so. And I'll have that controller too, the Rumble controller. That's going to be awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Oh, get out of the elevator. Come on. I should have moved out of the elevator before I started shooting. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Silwing says you can switch back to stun gun with the select button. Ah, okay. Balls and B rockets are the best guns in the game. Ow, holy crap. Oh, where is he? Wow, that was scary. I got scared. How do I switch to... Oh, you said select. That's right. Okay. I feel bad about killing the little dinosaurs. Oh, no. What was I thinking? At least it started me right here. Sheesh. Don't step on that crap. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Quit trying to... What is happening? I was like, I wasn't controlling my guy for some reason. That was weird. Oh, gross. He got me.
Mr. Grant.
I got the ID card. Ouch. Yeah, I think I want this. I don't like that gas. It's not very good. Whoa! That dude just came jumping up here. Where did he go? He's over there. Let's see if I can get him. There we go. All right. Hell yeah. Stun gun's the weakest in the game, yeah. In the novel, the hotel did have electric roof vents. Oh, really? I never read the novel. I never listened to the audiobook either. I've read and listened to several of Michael Crichton's books, but not that one. Not Jurassic Park. Okay. Down we go. And one more. What's up, Evil? Play as Newman. I already play as Newman. Just not in the game. There's the exit. Just got done reading The Lost World. I like that movie. That's a good movie. Oh, Chuck is here. I didn't even see Chuck. Oh my God. Chuck. Wow. What's up, Chuck? Did you get everything? I don't know. I know you had some problems the other day with the lightning and everything. Did you get that worked out, or are you still dealing with that? Chuck says, this is not in television or TurboGrafx, not even 3DO. What is this blasphemy? It's called Super Nintendo, Chuck. And it's amazing. It's fantastic. How dare you? Someone says the audiobook is on YouTube. Oh, really? Well, that's nice. I like the price. I pay for YouTube Premium now because I just could not take the commercials anymore. I couldn't deal with it. So audiobooks sound like a good idea. I wouldn't have to have sudden jarring 4-minute commercials every 10 minutes. That would be pretty good, actually. I'll have to look for that, Silver Wings. What's up, Chuck? I just picked up cartridges for Jurassic Park 1 and 2 on Super Nintendo, so that's what we're just enjoying a little bit of that. We're just playing a little. Oh, wow. You gotta let it build back up. There we go. Ouch. Collect all the eggs or they'll hatch. Okay. Oh, I don't want that. I can't even go over here. Crap. Let's see. DJ says, still broken furnace AC. It's a sweltering nightmare, but I'm alive. And what is a Super Nintendo? Does it have superhuman powers? Does it save the day? Lives? It's all very confusing. I understand, Chuck. Super Nintendo's amazing. It's one of the best consoles ever made. Some people say it is the best console ever made. I really like it a lot. Born Distracted. How about commercials that over an hour long? Wow. There are those too. What's up, Born Distracted? How you been? How are you? PJ says, I love YouTube Premium. Best thing I ever did. The sleep-inducing stuff at night without commercials is the best. Dude, it's totally worth the money for YouTube Premium. Yeah, there's so many things you can do with YouTube Premium. You can download stuff too and listen to music and stuff offline. Like, you don't have to use your minutes or your data on your phone while you're out and about. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with YouTube Premium. And this is not a commercial for YouTube Premium. I'm just saying I really like it. But yeah, Jon Snow very much appreciates it because I throw those 8-hour long videos of birds and squirrels and stuff. No commercials. He loves it. He loves it. Let's see. Drunky Cheese. Life finds a way. Yes. Chuck says, Evil, how you doing? Just cracked a beer. Me too. What a coincidence. So much beers, so little time. 20 beers to go. Wow. You guys, I can't drink like you guys do. I try to hang with the cool kids and have the beers. But I'm a lightweight. I mean, when it comes to drinking, not in actual reality. I'm fairly heavy. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I messed that up. There's the... Oh, get away. There we go. Need these eggs. Got one. 17 eggs left. My goodness, that's a lot of eggs. I'll tell you what, though. With the prices of eggs these days, I'll take it. They're just going to leave them laying around. Make a hell of an omelet. And as I learned from watching Batman 1989, you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. That's what Jack Nicholson says anyway. I don't know. Might be wrong, but that's what he says. Oh, crap. Damn, these freaking dinosaurs. Why are there so many dinosaurs in Jurassic Park? Who would have thought? Okay, I need to go in there. See if we can switch out. Yeah, here we go. Uh-oh, it's Finnegan Fox. Hi, everyone. Hi, Finnegan. Drunky Cheese, you lack the Wolverine liver. Indeed. Indeed, I do. Born Distracted. Well, Cy, perhaps you have big bones. That's right, a big bone. Pierre says, I'm curious to see how this new Doom Super Nintendo fare versus the new Doom 32X Fusion. Oh, well, I've got that set up on my EverDrive from my Genesis, and the 32X Fusion version of Doom is ridiculously good. It's really, really good, especially if you put the 3DO Doom CD in the Sega CD and use that soundtrack. But even without that, the soundtrack they've created for it, it's very nice. The Super Nintendo one, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. My expectations are fairly low. It's not going to look any better, really, as far as the graphics. It's just going to be faster. At least that's my understanding. So we'll see. But I'm definitely looking forward to playing it. Definitely. Finnegan says, the eggs in my fridge are huge. They're huge. They're so big. Just the biggest eggs. So good. The omelets they make are big and golden. Just amazing. Just, you wouldn't believe. So many people tell me when they have my omelets, they're like, that is the greatest omelet that I've ever had. And I say, well, you know, anyway. Yeah. Drunky Cheese Cyrus, you forgot your lucky deck. Ha! Don't forget your lucky deck. You ought to think about the future, Jack. Kurt says, Kurt Bradshaw. Hello, Kurt. Oh, my. Hello, Kurt. He says, I had chickens and had a bunch of rotten eggs. Well, that sucks. You want to hold on to those for Halloween, though. You know what I mean? It's the bartender. Zim, zam, zoom. We got the whole cast and crew of the Chuck show over here. PJ Smith, too bad Alicia had that accident. She helped Joker improve all those paintings. I know, it's so tragic. So weird. It's so tragic. Jack was so devastated. Your eyes look delicious. Oh, wow. I don't think I can do the whole show like this. We could try. That's very bizarre. PJ, Eyes, anyone remember that game? That game? Which game? I don't know what you're talking about, PJ. Oh, it's Art Bigfall now. Art Bigfall. All these characters are stupid. Just like retro gaming. Wow. Art Bigfall. Art has the worst takes of all time. Well, that's unfortunate. Drunky Cheese, Doom for Super Nintendo is fine if you're nearsighted. Yeah, I got you. I understand. Kurt says, need to play horse racing with all time amazing announcer Cyrus. One of these days we'll do that again. We'll on Casey's channel, I'll come on and do the announcing again. I got to know a little bit ahead of time because I want to prepare for it a little bit. I got to work out some shtick. I got to get some lines written down so I could have a pool of one-liners to use. I want to prepare a little bit. I never prepare. It would be nice to do it for once. Luke is here. Luke, you must join with us, Luke. It would be wise, my friend. Luke's Awakening. This stream has more alt accounts than a Drunky Cheese stream. Well, there's a lot of overlap. The two circles, you know how you have the two circles? There's the Cyrus circle and then there's the evil circle, and they have that overlap. So it's the same. There's basically the same alt accounts that you see. Born Distracted, is there a homebrew scene for the Jaguar, the Atari Jaguar? Yeah, there is actually. There's quite a few homebrews out for the Jaguar and more that are being worked on. There's some pretty cool stuff being worked on out there. I think there's even a Mortal Kombat 2 that is being developed for Atari Jaguar. So yeah, there's been quite a few homebrew releases and stuff, even some that were made on cartridges and stuff. So there's that. Yeah. Born Distracted, Luke, your Mario 64 amped stream is so riveting. Yeah, Luke's a big fan of the Nintendo 64, and the N64 has a very robust community of people that make hacks of games, and even there's homebrew too, and there's even like emulators that run on the actual N64 for like the NES and the Game Boy, and there's a native port of Doom. You're talking about Doom. There's a native port of Doom for the N64. And the other day I was playing that N64 version of Portal, which is actually really, really good. You would be really surprised what all you can do if you have one of those little flash cartridges and an N64. Or, I mean, you can do stuff with emulators too, but it's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. PJ says, I think Richard Crocker would kick Art Bigfall's ass. I think so too. I want to see a cage death match between Richard Crocker and Art Bigfall, and the bartender could be the referee, and the announcer could be Finnegan Fox. You could do a whole thing. There's like a whole thing you could do there, Chuck. It would be hard to edit. I mean, not that you edit any of that stuff. It's all real. But I'm just saying, it could be a little tricky to get that many cameras on that many characters at the same time, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean. You know. Devastating Just Cause. Hey, from Detroit, how is everyone? I have a feeling it's very possible we could end up with an alt that actually is not Chuck. This could be what's happening right now. I don't know. Kurt says Art Bigfall needs Cat Fighter. He does. I mean, don't we all? Really? How can we live without Cat Fighter? Drunky Cheese, I'm seeing double 4 Chucks. Devastating says, just working on some music and had to check out the stream. Great content. Thank you, DJC. Luke says, Cy pretends to be a fan of the N64. It's in his name, but no N64 games in sight. Damn it, Luke. Damn it, Luke. Oh, I will be I play N64. Oh, I absolutely do. But I don't do it on the streams very often, but I should. I want to play more N64. I actually was playing Star Fox the other day, and I was like, yeah, I should do more N64 on the streams. But I just, for some reason, get distracted with other stuff. But you're right, Luke. I'm a terrible host, and the name of the channel is a horrendous lie. I should wipe off the 64. Just hold my hand over it so nobody sees it. How dare you, Luke? How dare you? You've embarrassed me in front of all my friends and you, and you're my friend. So all of my friends, how dare you? Kurt says, collection of Intellivision games are here in St. Louis. Dude, I bought a bunch of homebrew stuff. William Bowler has a really good deal going right now. If you ask him about stuff, he'll tell you about it. And I bought a bunch of games from him, and I bought some other games too. I bought a bunch of homebrew stuff that I didn't have. So I got a ton of new, not new, but new to me, Intellivision homebrew stuff that I want to play. So I'll have to do that too. There's too many things I want to do, man. There's too many things I want to do. So I get like, you know how we have gaming paralysis because we have too many options? I get stream paralysis. Stream paralysis may happen to you. Have you tried Cyopic? The new ask your doctor about Cyopic. Side effects may include blindness, numbness of the fingers, sudden belief that you are a historical figure, uncontrolled projectile vomiting. Anyway, let's see. Bassarino says it's endearing. N64 got a following, but honestly, my eyes squint and I think, you used to follow that? How dare you, Bassarino? You are judgmental. N64 is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. How dare you, sir? Sir, 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 sir. I want to speak to your manager, Bassarino. Druggy Cheese says, DJC Ultimate Crossover. Yes, absolutely. Bassarino, now Jurassic Park, that was actually my jam on Super Nintendo, even though I didn't like the films. Wow, you didn't like any of the movies? Wow, I love the first two. The third one's okay. And then they get kind of weird. The first of the newer ones I liked, and then they got kind of weird too. But the first two are really good. You don't like the Jurassic Park movies. How interesting. How interesting. Luke says, Bassarino, have you seen PlayStation 1 games? All right. All right. We're going to get into console war. PlayStation versus N64. Baserino, that and that one much what? And that one Mech Builder game on Super Nintendo. Oh, Mech Builder. Finnegan says you should play my game. I go on some really cool adventures. Well, unfortunately, Finnegan, I can't play your game. I could play it sort of with a facsimile of what it was supposed to be, but I can't really play your game the way it was intended, Finnegan Fox, sir, unless I play the original version before it was Finnegan Fox, which is not your game. Your game's based on that game. It's complicated. This is starting to get really complicated. We'll move on. Drug and Cheese, he meant Commodore 64, Luke. Oh, well, no, I didn't. I never had a Commodore 64, although I've heard that the Commodore 64 is back. Apparently, they've got the rights and everything, and there's a new company, and they're going to be actually making new Commodore 64s and stuff. I'm very interested to see what they do with that. That could be really cool. That could be really, really cool. Because I've never had a Commodore 64. I don't know much about it. I only played it a couple of times at a school, like in the 5th grade, because they did have one in my 5th grade classroom. There's some robot game we played on it, which I couldn't even tell you what it is. Because that was a long time ago. Because I'm old as shit. But I would be very interested in seeing a new Commodore 64 and then getting into the library and experiencing it. Because I really like the Atari 8-bit computer. I've had a great time with my XEGS. So it would be really fun to explore that Commodore 64 stuff too. That would be really cool. One of these days. Bassarino, LOL dude, you have no clue just how hard I slept on PlayStation as a brand. Damn, that sucks. You missed out, dude. Oh, look. Hell Tantrum Bull joins the chat. Welcome, Hell. Welcome to Hell. Welcome, sir. How you doing? Finnegan says, Art, can you comb me? What? Oh, my God. Wow. This is getting weird. Weirder. Luke says, Drunky, we have to call Cy out for his N64 shenanigans. You're right. I should be judged and reprimanded. I must be purged. I should be punished. You remember that scene on The Golden Child? I have wronged you, my brother. My brother, I have wronged you. I must be punished. Charles Dance. That is, oh my God, I love that movie. You got to watch The Golden Child if you've never seen it. That is one of Eddie Murphy's best movies. It is really funny. I want the knife, please. Let's see. Bassarino, it's that eye vision on the rise. Art says, that offends me, you silly fox. I'm out. Good night. Well, that's unfortunate. Goodbye, Art. We barely knew ye. Brian F. also joins the chat. Hello, Brian F. Hello, sir. Born Distracted. Luke, how is that new N64 console doing? Oh, the new one that, the FPGA one that Analog's doing. Baserino, when Evel Knievel and the latest Finnegan get discounted, I will browse. Luke says, Born, I'm still waiting for the Analog 3D to release. The other one comes out at the end of the year. Oh yeah, there's another. See, Luke knows more about. Luke, we got to do like N64 talk. We got to do a separate show every so often where we just talk about what the hell's going on with N64. I can't keep up with all this stuff. Luke's the guy. He knows the stuff. He knows the stuff. He knows all about the stuff. Luke is the man. You should be called Luke 64. That's what you should really change your name to that. Let's see. Baserino, I was a young kid, so I couldn't handle OG Jurassic Park films. There, I said it. Why do I not believe you? Why do I not believe you? Okay. Casey's back. Back again. Tell a friend. Casey says, I want one, of course. Of course you do. Casey must possess all. He's Skeletor from He-Man. I must possess all, or I possess nothing. That's what he said. That's what he said. I could see Casey dressed up like Skeletor. I absolutely could see that. Born Distracted says, was the Amiga better than Commodore 64? That's a good question. I think the Amiga was better because I think the Amiga was 16-bit. Am I right about that? I remember seeing Amiga ads in magazines, and the graphics were always really, really impressive. Like Shadow of the Beast and different games like that. I would see the Amiga version and just be like, whoa. So I think that's probably true, but I don't know. Luke says, look, it's the fake Intellivision gamer clone. Tricomb 79. What's up, Tricomb? I'm at the airport. Are you listening with your headphones on? I hope so. Because if not, this could be really weird for anybody else at the airport. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now boarding at gate 372. 372 is now boarding. There. Hopefully it doesn't cause any problems for you. Sorry about that. Hell says, finally got off the bed after sleeping all morning and most of the day from being worn out. Are you all right, dude? What's going on? You okay? You gotta be careful. It's hot as hell, man. Baserino. Finnegan just seems angry because he got trounced by Conker the squirrel. Well, to be fair, Conker is a badass. Conker is a badass. His name is Conker. Conker. So he conks people and he conquers people. I'm just saying. You don't get a name like that for no reason. PJ says, I'm the bus station. Are you the actual bus station or are you at the bus station, PJ? And why are you at the bus station? What are you doing? Tricom, I hope they've got a spatula because my ass is frozen to this yak. Yes, exactly. Classic movie. I've seen it like 100 times. Born Distracted. Cy, are you ready for the Cowboys winning it? Don't do that to me, Born. Don't do that. That's, how dare you, sir? how dare you do that? That's unnecessarily painful. Don't do that to me. I wouldn't do that to you. Kurt says, Cyrus, are you getting a Switch too? No, probably not for a long time. I have no plans to get one. I just don't. As far as that type of a console, I'm pretty happy with the Switch that I have. I don't know. Eventually, maybe. It just depends on what games come out and what the prices look like. But right now, no, I don't have any plans to get a Switch 2. I'm just not interested right now. Luke says, I prefer Luke 69. Well, don't we all? I mean, what? Woo! Hell says, he's talking to Kurt. Yes. PJ, I would love a Luke and Cy N64 show. Well, who knows? Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. PJ and me are going to be doing a Super Duper Retro Show Sunday, 7 p.m. Central. And we're going to be playing some ColecoVision. So anyone with a ColecoVision, Luke, maybe, you're invited. Come hang out. You don't have to have a ColecoVision to watch and hang out in the chat, but, we'll see how it goes with other participation. But, Sunday, 7 p.m. ColecoVision. Baserino says, LOL, don't believe me all. You like, old man, I'm a few behind you. Oh, okay, I got you. Bell says, isn't Amiga a 1632-bit system? That sounds, I'm not an expert on this, So if I say yes, it's going to be wrong, but I think so. I don't know. I think so. Trichome. No, I meant that scene in the airport in The Golden Child. Oh. I see what you're saying. Okay. Misunderstood. I misunderstood. There's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Hell says, you lose energy when drawing a lot for several hours. I'm sure, dude. I can't really draw, but, anything you do for several hours that's that taxing mentally and physically, we have to exert a lot of dexterity. Yeah, I understand. Finnegan says, now I am angry. That damn squirrel will learn to go on adventures or else I'm going to play 3DO. Totally not planning revenge. Take care, everyone. Thanks, Finnegan. Nice talking with you. Luke says, it's about time for Kaliko to return. Indeed. Druggy Cheese, Liko knows. No, how dare you? Do not do that. Do not do that. That is not cool, bro. That is uncool, bro. How dare you? PJ, our vision is your vision. Kaliko vision. Yes. All right. Let's put in the other one. Jurassic Park 2. I just got this one with the other one. So this game is hard as hell, but it's beautiful. It does some really cool graphics, effects and stuff, and it sounds and has great music. The sound is amazing. The music's amazing. So good. So amazing. I might have to blow in this one. Do you want to see me blow in it? I didn't clean it properly, so sorry about that. There we go. And it's made by Ocean, which I believe is European, English, maybe, company. This game does some cool stuff on Super Nintendo, for sure. Beautiful game. And it's in surround sound. I wonder if the sound, sometimes my cable gets a little off. I might need to, no, it's good. It's good. I'm going to turn it up just a little so you can hear some of this music for a second. And the voice, there's a lot of voice in this game.
Eliminated. I will have control of Jurassic Park. As we speak, my men are on their way.
I remember being blown away when I played this the first time.
Have your scientists ready to go immediately?
Chuck. If you grew up with ColecoVision, you now suffer from poor vision. That's true, probably. Oh my. Evil. Oh my. I thought that was Jurassic Park 2. It's too hot. Yes. Biosyn, Dogson. We got Dogson here. No one cares. Oh, did I start the game? I was trying to go to the options menu. What did I just do? Hang on. Let's go to the options menu. Because you have to put this on easy mode. Because it's hard. It's hard as hell on easy mode. The only person I know that could play this and it not be on easy mode and have any kind of a productive experience is Silverwings. He's the only person. So it's on normal. Can you imagine beating this on hard? Silverwings, if you beat this on hard, like, I don't even know. Like, that would be so impressive. That would be amazing. Energy equaling on. I don't even know what that means. Yes, it does have surround sound, which you're not going to be able to hear on. Well, you could probably hear it actually through YouTube because it's Dolby Pro Logic. So it works through stereo, even though it is surround sound. It's simulated. It's not simulated. It is surround sound. It's encoded through stereo. We'll put it on surround. And then if you have a surround sound system and you watch this later, you'll get to hear that. Like anyone would. Anyway, never mind. Turn the volume back down a little bit on the game. No, not mono. There we go. Nobody wants to get mono. Ew. Well. If it's not Nick, the Geekstorian. Not just a historian, not just a geek, but with their powers combined, he becomes the Geekstorian. Protector of all things geek and history. What's up, Nick? You beat it on hard? Silverwings. You're not a human. There's something... Now I'm confused. Silverwings was sent to the past to destroy the future. I don't know about you, Silverwings. T-Rex Carnage. You know, I haven't played all these that much. I mainly just play the first one, and I don't do very well, but there's so many different modes. I like how it lets you just pick the different ones. We'll start with the first one. Raptors are attacking your headquarters. Unfortunately, due to the large raptor population in the building, destroying them individually would take too long. Gassing them is the only realistic solution. Find the building's security system, activate the gas, and then get out before the gas takes its effect on you. Accept mission. Yes. It's very hard, though. Yes, Nick is the Terminator. Literally. Okay, there we go. We have different weapons. Where's the one? There it is. Nope. Oh, I do have unlimited on that one. Okay. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. You have to hit the R button for that one. Oh, yeah. I forget. Okay, so you have completely different sets of weapons if you hit L or if you hit R. I forget these things. That one's pretty cool. I think we'll stick with that one for now. Yeah, I'm going to turn the sound up a little bit, guys, because this does sound really good. Look at these graphics. Ouch! How dare you? I messed that all up. Nothing over there. Go up here. I gotta just like come straight at you. Freaking psycho. I'm not good at this game. I just got this cartridge. I haven't played this game in a long time because I was wanting to wait until I got the cartridge. So I'm gonna put some time in on this and try to get better at it. But I'm not good at it. Ow, god dang it. I might switch to my other one. Let me try this, because I can just hit them with one blast on this. Doesn't work on those main T-Rexes, though. Not very well. Yeah, we'll switch back to this one for now. Look at the graphics here, too. I like how it does that lighting effect and that music. Dude. I mean, that sounds like freaking Resident Evil music or something. Ah, you bastard. Damn, you got me good. Oh, what the hell? They come at you so fast, man. They come at you, brah. Now this sucks because, like, if you fall, it hurts you a lot. So you gotta be careful here. You want to grab these. There you go. And then you won't fall. I can't get that? I have like full ammo or something? Yeah, I guess I can't. Okay. Ah, you jerk. Whew. Shotgun is best. Pick up ammo for it. Yeah. So rings. That is Grant. Grant? Trichome raptor bastards. Clever girl. Shoot her! Silver Wings. Can't kill too many dinos except raptors. They are too dangerous to be kept alive. Use less lethal on them. See the number at the top of the screen. Ah. See, I'm not even thinking about that stuff. Thank you. I'm just not even... I haven't read the instructions or anything. I didn't get instructions when I bought this. Trichome, hold on to your butts, dude. Silver Wings, the Jurassic Park novels were more horror and would be rated R. I don't think they'll ever remake the Jurassic Park movie, like the original, but it would be cool if they did it like it was like a show, you know, like not a movie, but like do like 10 episodes or something. You know how they did for like that Chernobyl show? Do something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Silver Wings, change weapons to pick up ammo for said weapon. Oh. See? Not even thinking about that. Ah. Okay, so... Oh, there we go. Ouch. God dang it. That's what I get. Okay, is that the shotgun? Yeah, that's the shotgun. We're gonna hold on to that for now. I don't want to waste all my shotgun stuff. Oop. I think I could jump over to that. Yeah. Oh, is this like an exit? Oh, it's okay. Going to another area here. Oh, there's a bunch of bad stuff down there. Oh, you told me I should be using less lethals. Except for the raptors. Oh my god, it's one of these guys. That dude just freaking came at me, man. That's scary. This game is scary. You talk about horror. This game's a horror. This is a survival horror game. Okay, so I need to use less lethals. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, well, that wasn't less lethal. Damn it. Maybe that one. Nope. Oh, maybe. Wow. That's pretty scary. Oh, you. Oh, boy. Ooh. Give me a heart attack. Damn it. Oh, well. Ah, you. Oh! Oh, crap. Went all that way for nothing. Didn't even need to do that. I'm almost out of those. So much climbing. Get off me. God, I hate those guys. Come on, dude. I'm dead. Crap. And then you got to go through everything again. That sucks. You got to go through everything again. Ugh. That's terrible. All right, check it in chat. Check it in chat. Let's see. Hill says, I honestly can't remember anything about the movies now. Go back and watch them, man. The first two especially are really good. Drug and Cheese, the new movies had that super hot redhead. Oh, yeah. That's true. That's worth watching. Chris Courage, the man, the myth, the legend. What's up, Chris? Say, how's it going? Which system is this Jurassic Park game? This is a Super Nintendo. I bought this one, which is the first one, and then I bought Jurassic Park 2, which is also on Super Nintendo. I got them off eBay. I've been wanting them for a long time, so that's why I figured I'd play them a little bit. Second one is they're both actually very hard in different ways. But the more I play this, the better I'm getting at it. But yeah, it's not an easy game. I'm gonna struggle getting through this game, but it's really fun. It's really good, and the music and the graphics are amazing. Let's see. Tricom says, which system is this? Super Nintendo, yes. By the way, if anybody needs any mods or work done fixing your consoles, doing recaps or, S-Video or RGB mods or ODE stuff, and for 3DOs, or having your laser fixed on your TurboGrafx CD, talk to Chris Courage. Chris Courage is the guy to talk to. He will get you a good price, and he will do quality work. This is not a paid endorsement, but I do this every time because Chris is a good friend of mine, and he has done some miracles for me. So I try to let you guys know about what he can do for you. Tricome, I love the Genesis version, but this suspense is awesome. It's such a good game, but this is a game you want to play because it's surround sound. So you want to play this on a good stereo system at night by yourself. And you really should play this on a CRT so you don't have any input lag because you need to react fast to stuff. But yeah, I think that Silverwings, did you play this on a CRT when you beat it? Because I think that would make a difference for this. You know, I'm using really good methods of getting this on to HDMI, but it's still not as good as the instant reaction you get with a CRT. Silverwing says, yes, the grenade is less lethal. Ironically, the less lethals and lethals are separated by the shoulder buttons. That's okay. I got you. That makes sense. Kamikaze Soundwave. What? Yeah. Okay. What's up, Kamikaze? He says, hey, yo, what's up, big dog? What's up with you? How you been, dude? How have you been? I've missed you, Kami. Are you, you just hanging around a little bit, or are you returning to doing stuff on your channel? Because you know I have been addicted to your channel ever since I discovered, or I was introduced to you. I should say that. John introduced us. Kami's an awesome guy, just a good friend of mine. Really, when he wants to, he does some amazing streams. Funny as hell. If you guys have never watched any of Kamikaze stuff, you have missed out on one of the funniest dudes on YouTube. And the way you laugh, he has this laugh that is infectious. It'll make you laugh and you won't be able to stop. And then he'll be laughing and you'll be laughing. Everyone will be laughing. You'll pass out from laughing. Love you, dude. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it, man. Wings, they should all be destroyed. Yes, I understand. The Raptors. I understand. Hell says, game over, man. Mission failed. I know. I'm terrible at this game. Play T-Rex Carnage. It's a little easier as well as Galamus level. I will have to do that. Definitely. I always want to start at the first one, but maybe that's not the right thing to do here. I think you're right about that. Tricome, the redhead is the only part I care about. Oh, yeah, from the new Jurassic Park movies. Yeah. Kami says, Jurassic Park is a horror movie. Changed my mind. No, we were just actually talking about that earlier. They said, if you read the books, they're even more horror. Like, yes, horror movie. Absolutely. But it could have been even more horror. But no, you're right. Especially, you remember the scene when the hand, there's like the severed hand. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's some intense stuff in the first two especially. Absolutely. Druggy Cheese. Oh, Pharaoh Man, what's up, dude? Pharaoh Man 23. My Sega CD is broken. Oh, what's wrong with it? Is it the laser or is it the motor? Chris Courage is here in the chat. You know, you might want to talk to him, see what he can do, because he might be able to get you fixed up. Silverwings, always CRT. Yes, for games made for CRT TVs. Indeed. I think, see, it makes a difference. It really does make a difference. Kami says, that new Ninja Gaiden game is fire. Oh, is it out already? Oh, man, I want to get that game. I might go ahead and buy that game on Steam. I'm buying games on Steam now. Kami, you're not going to believe this, but I'm giving my PS5 to my daughter. She's coming over. It's her birthday this weekend. So I just not playing the PS5, and I know she really wants one. So she's coming over Saturday, and I'm going to give her the PS5. I already told her about it. So yeah, I'm buying anything newer or, you know, games that are coming out. I'm pretty much going to be buying on Steam from now on. So yeah, I want to play that Ninja Gaiden game. And the new Shinobi game looks so good too. There's actually several like retro style games that are out or coming out that are just, oh man, I really want to get it. So that's definitely one of them. I'm glad to hear it's good because yeah, I need to get that. Silverwings horror. Hell says, always interesting when I see people get lag on HDMI with older consoles while it never happens with me. Well, I've got a setup to where it's basically zero lag. Basically. But nothing that you do, like I'm using the RetroTink 5X. My capture device doesn't add any lag, and my LCD monitor that I'm looking at right now is set to game mode, so it's minimizing the lag as much as possible. But all of these things that you add into that chain are going to add some minute amount of lag. I think the biggest amount of lag is actually going to be just the LCD TV. There's really nothing you can, like, even if you put it on game mode, it's still adding a few frames. And on CRT, there is no of that. It's instant. There is no lag. You know, the cathode ray gun fires so fast. It's instant. I mean, it's insanely fast. So, yeah, CRT is just always going to beat that, but it's very minimal. And most of the time, this doesn't bother me at all. It's just there are certain games where you have to have like super fast reaction. It can add just a flash of extra lag that it will mess you up if you're used to playing on a CRT, especially. But yeah, if you've got the right kind of setup for this, it's very minimal. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And then if you're playing on an emulator, that's also going to add a small amount of lag as well. You can do run ahead mode and minimize that, but it's not going to erase it completely. But we're getting into like territory that not everybody even notices. It's like you have to be sensitive to that kind of stuff. For sure. Let's see. Where am I at? Drunky Cheese, the lawyer at the toilet scene. The lawyer at the toilet scene. Silver Wings. Yes, that was brutal when he. Yeah, give you nightmares right there. The damn T-Rex eating the dude off the toilet. That's not good. Yeah. It's not sanitary either. You know what I mean? You don't want to eat anything off the toilet. That's gross. Sir Wings, they ate me. A fucking dinosaur ate me. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. Samuel L. Jackson, that's funny. That's funny. I'm sick and fucking tired of these motherfucking dinosaurs in this motherfucking park. How many Samuel L. Jackson things could you work into this situation? It's probably a lot. Pharaoh Man says Ninja Gaiden on the Master System is worth it. Oh, it's fantastic. Yes. Master System Ninja Gaiden is great. It's really good. It's better than the TurboGrafx Ninja Gaiden. It's because it's actually its own thing. It's not even like a remake or anything. It's like its own thing. It's really good. I used to own a cartridge of that one. When I sold all my Master System cartridges a few years ago, that unfortunately was one that I sold. But I did have a cartridge of that, and it's really good. I can still play it on the EverDrive, but yeah, that's cool. I like that game. PJ says, what a great gift, Dad. Well, she's been wanting one for a while, and I should have gave it to her a long time ago, but she seems like I know she's going to really like it. Plus, she's going to get all my games because as long as you keep your account on there, she can play all my games, the digital games that I own on her account. So that's good. And I have a lot of games on there. Hell says Ninja Gaiden been out since July 31st. Really? Oh man, I'm so far behind on that. Wow. Well, I am a retro gamer, so. Chris says, I can probably fix the Sega CD depending on the exact problem. Sometimes the chip is bad, in which case it's not worth repairing, but most of the time it's other stuff that can be repaired. Yeah, well, as long as it's not a chip, then yeah, it looks like there's hope. Hell says main problem with the lag comes from the type of TV people are using and devices they are using to hook to HDMI. Yep, that's very true. Tricom, I should take my cathode ray gun to the range. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Kamikaze says, I love that Jurassic Park game on Genesis and the one on Game Gear. Oh, yeah, dude. The two Jurassic Parks, there's like Jurassic Park, then there's like Rampage Edition, right? Is that the second one, or is there another one too? Is it just those two? Anyway, I love playing as the raptor and just like ripping the shit out of everybody. I never got very far in those on Genesis, but I had a good time because it's fun. You just run around as a dinosaur killing people. It's pretty fun. I don't think I really played it. Oh, you know what? I did play Jurassic Park on Game Gear. It's a different kind of game. It's a different kind of game. Yeah, I played it on Master System and Game Gear. Yeah, that's a cool game. That's a really cool game. Hell Tangible. Oh wait, is there another Jurassic Park on Genesis also that's not like that? I can't remember, dude. You probably remember way better than I do. Anyway, never mind. Hell says, it's also actually screen delay and not input delay people are seeing. Yes, that's a good point. It's not technically input lag so much as it is just lag. It's the frames are behind. Yes, I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Sir Wings, the lawyer lives in the novel. He isn't. Oh, really? That's interesting. He's also more helpful. Well, that's very interesting. Huh. Well, I did not know that. PJ says, eating the guy on the toilet is like eating a shrimp that hasn't been deveined. Yeah. It is. That's gross. How dare you, sir? Pharaoh Man says, I will reach out to Chrissy for my beloved Sega CD. Yes, and please keep us informed on what happens with that. If you decide to go through with, whatever, and we'll have to see what happens. I'm very curious. I have a Sega CD Model 2, and so far so good. I haven't ever had any problems with it, but you never know. These things are old, and sometimes all of a sudden the belt will break or something. I've heard a lot of things about Sega CDs, especially the Model 1 Sega CDs. But so far, my Sega CD has been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I know Kamikaze likes the Sega CD because it has one of his favorite games of all time. And that's Sewer Shark. Sewer Shark, which is actually a pretty fun game. The 3DO version of Sewer Shark is really good, really cool. But it's good on Sega CD. It's good. It's good. Let's see. Kamikaze says, hear me out. A Dino Crisis in the Park. Ooh. Yeah. Right. I got to play through those Dino Crisis games. I have them from the PS1 versions. I have them on my PS3. I have to play through those sometime. Sir Wings, The Lost World is on Genesis. Ah, that's right. And that's a totally different game. And that has all those awesome graphic effects and everything too. Yes, that's right. Good point. Ed Regis is the one who leaves the kids in the novel and gets torn apart by the baby T-Rex. Oh, wow. I'm gonna have to listen to this on YouTube. You said the book on tape is on YouTube. I'm gonna have to listen to that. Historian, Sewer Shark was an awesome pack-in game for the Sega CD. Oh yeah, that was a pack-in game. Was it always a pack-in game, or did they add it later? I know they had the 5-in-1 disc that had like Streets of Rage and Golden Axe and Columns and Revenge of Shinobi, something else. I couldn't remember if Sewer Shark was like originally a pack-in or if that was something they did later. But yeah, I remember seeing it as a pack-in game. That's right. Historian, I can't hate on it too much as harsh as it's kind of aged. It's still, Sewer Shark's cheesy, but it's supposed to be. And It's one of these rail shooters that there's a lot of these rail shooters on these systems, Sega CD and PlayStation, 3DO, Saturn. There's a lot of rail shooters, but Sewer Shark's pretty cool. It's fun. Hell says 3 Jurassic Park games on Genesis. There you go. Thank you, Hell. Nick says, not sure if it was always a packing game, but I know the version I picked up it was. There you go. Yeah. I never bought a Sega CD back in the day. I was a TurboGrafx Turbo Duo guy. I mean, you guys know that. I was not, I saw the Sega CD at the stores. I saw the commercials. Obviously, they had a ton of commercials. They were always advertising it. But I remember watching, there was a few games that caught my eye and made me think, oh, maybe this would be really cool. Sylpheed, or is it Sylpheed or Slipheed? I can't remember because I would get the names convoluted there. But that game that has, it's like a shmup, but it's the backgrounds are all like pre-rendered CG. That was very impressive. I watched that. I would stare, like we went to a KB Toys, I remember this, and I would stare at they had a demo tape showing that game, and I would just watch it. I'm just staying in the store, just staring at this TV. They're looking at me like, are you going to buy something? And I'm like, huh? What? But I never bought a Sega CD back in the day. I didn't get one. Let's see. Kami says, it was a standalone game too, but pick your words carefully. Oh yeah. Yeah, Kami likes the game quite a bit. It's a fun game. Nick says, what? It was cheesy and all the FMV games were ultra grainy. It's hard to hate it though. It's just fun. Yeah, it was cool though. You know, yeah, they were grainy. The colors weren't that great, but they ran. The video worked. It was smooth. And TurboGrafx, there's a few games that have full motion video, but they're not as smooth as Sega CD. The colors are better, but the Sega CD had better technology for streaming full motion video stuff for sure. Yeah. Hell says Sewer Shark was the first pack game with the Sega CD. A later bundle also came with Sonic CD. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, I know that I guess, okay, so Sewer Shark was a packing game, but also they gave you that 5-in-1 disc, which I actually do have that disc. I got that with the Sega CD that I have, even though it wasn't new when I got it. I got it just a few years ago, but so I guess they gave you a lot of stuff. They did that with the Turbo Duo also. They gave you a crap ton of games. It's like 5 games plus it was more than 5 games because there was like Bomberman was hidden on there, so there were several games. I don't know how many games. It's like Eastbook 1 and 2. You're supposed to get Ninja Spirit, but I didn't. On the ones that I bought, I got Dungeon Explorer, and then the second one that I bought, I got Splatterhouse for some reason. But it was like Eastbook 1 and 2, Gate of Thunder, which had Bonk and Bonk's Revenge and Bomberman on it. 3, 4, 5 games. Yeah. And then they gave you like a coupon book with a shit ton of discounts and stuff, and I actually used some of those. And they gave you quite a bit with the Turbo. I think they did the same thing with Sega CD. It was like a bunch of stuff. Silverwing says Slipheed or Sylph. See, I'm getting it mixed up. My eyes are not. Sylpheed. Yeah, that's a cool game. I know what game it is. You know what game it is, but I can't. My brain. Swiss cheese. Blah blah blah. You know how it goes. Hill says Sewer Shark was the first pack game with the Sega CD. Later it came with Sonic CD. I already read that. I wish Sega CD had more arcade ports. Yeah, because the ones that it has are really good, but it doesn't have too many. Apocalyptic Minister, preaching from the edge of the apocalypse. What's up, Side? Just came back from purchasing some PS2 games. Oh my. Sir, what did you buy? I'm very curious. I own quite a few PlayStation 2 discs myself. Quite a few. I'm very curious. What'd you pick up? Did you get any good deals or just some really cool stuff? Pharaoh Man says Lords of Thunder, not Lord of Thunder. Lords of Thunder. It's funny, Lords of Thunder was on TurboGrafx, and then they ported it to Sega CD. Sega CD version is weird. It sounds weird. They completely redid the music. It's the same, but it's completely redone. The sound effects are also different. Some of the graphics and some of the stage stuff is different, and the shop is different. There's a lot of differences between the TurboGrafx Lords of Thunder and the Sega CD Lords of Thunder. I've played the Sega CD version, and it's just too weird. I can't do it. The TurboGrafx version is the only version I want to play, because first of all, the graphics are a lot better because of the color palette. But I'm so used to it because that's the version I played, and I have played the ever living hell out of, that the differences just freak me out. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. But it is cool that it's on both. It's like Dungeon Explorer 2 or Dungeon Explorer is Dungeon Explorer 2. I think it's just Dungeon Explorer is on Sega CD, but it's a completely different game than the Dungeon Explorer that's on the TurboGrafx. It's kind of funny. It's weird how that is. Here we go, Jurassic Park. Same, sometimes the games will be the same game, but it's a totally different game. It's the same name, just a totally different game. It's very strange. Hell says Streets of Rage, Shinobi, Golden Axe, Columns, and Super Monaco GP. There you go. I actually have that disc. Do have that disc. I think there was a 5-in-1 disc, and I think there was maybe a 4-in-1 disc or a 6-in-1. There was one that was one more game than the other. There was 2 discs like that, I think, on Sega CD. I can't remember which one I had. I can't remember. I have to go look at it. Fairman Lords, typo on my part. Yes. It's okay. You're forgiven. You are absolved, my son. Kami says, gonna get a Switch 2. I got one. I like it. Donkey Kong Bonanza is extremely fun. New Mario Kart is really fun too, but the price is nuts. Yeah, Kami, I'm not really feeling it right now. I don't have any plans to get a Switch 2 right now. I really was planning on getting one. And, I just, looking at the games and the pricing and some of the stuff, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And then I just kind of lost interest in getting a Switch 2. So anybody that has one, they're having a good time. That's great. Fantastic. But I just kind of lost interest. So maybe down the road when some more games come out, the pricing changes, we'll see what happens. But I'm not planning to get one right now. Apocalyptic says, Sylphied in this 10 count bundle for $25. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Wow. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Nick says, yeah, I've been on the fence lately with the Switch 2 myself. Sigh. To know why I didn't get one launch day, and now the FOMO is over, and I'm like, I can wait. That's kind of where I'm at, dude. I feel the same way. And it's not that I think Donkey Kong Bonanza or Mario Kart is like, they're not turning me off from it. It's just something, I don't know. Just not interested right now. Just not feeling it. You know what I mean? I think I'm more of a retro gamer than anything, and newer stuff is hard for me to get interested in. Whatever it is, especially if it costs that much. It's a lot of money. Hell says, I never actually saw a different bundle disc that came with something different than those 5 games. Kami says, Switch 2 is a Switch Pro. I said what I said. You know what? A lot of people have said that too, Kami. Luke, I think he did a video where he was talking about that. He said the same thing. It's basically a Switch Pro. Yeah. I think a lot of people probably feel that way. Apocalyptic, Star Trek, Encounters, Bombastic, Robotech, and some others. Oh, nice. I think I have Bombastic. I don't have Robotech or Star Trek Encounters. That's interesting. Tricom, I wasn't impressed with Mario Kart World at all. Feeling good that I waited personally. Well, I know that I have seen some people that are really enjoying Mario Kart World even now that play it a lot. But I've also seen some people who got, I'm not going to say bored with it, but they definitely lost their excitement for it pretty quickly. And I think there was some changes that Nintendo made to the game that upset some people also. I don't know. I mean, I don't have it, so I don't know. It's interesting. I would like to play it, but I'm not like super excited, you know. Like I didn't really play Mario Kart 8 hardly that much. We started to play it a little bit with Jeff and everybody, but almost like, I mean, I barely did like 4 or 5 sessions playing with the guys, and then everything switched to the new one. And, you know, I don't have that, so that was the end of that. But I suck at Mario Kart playing with other people. I'm terrible. Like, once in a while I get lucky and something will happen, something good will happen. But I haven't been good playing with other people at Mario Kart since Mario Kart on the Nintendo 64. That one I was pretty good. But any of the newer Mario Karts, if I'm playing by myself, I could do okay. But if I'm playing with other people, it's not been one of my greatest experiences. Let's just say that. Let's see. Hell says it's just Nintendo consoles in general. Why I don't feel like getting Switch 1 or 2. They just don't appeal to me now after GameCube and the DS era ended. I understand. Kami says Mario Kart World is Mario Kart with some Tony Hawk elements. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. I had never heard that. I see what you're saying though, from the wall stuff that you do and everything. I see what you're saying. And like grinding on the like rails and stuff. I see what you mean. Tricom, yep, I hear you. 8 is fun and everything, but I still think Mario Kart Wii and 64 are my favorites. A lot of people still prefer the GameCube one, which I never really played. I kept waiting for the GameCube one to get cheaper, and it never got cheaper, so I never bought it. I could play it now through like emulation and stuff, but I never bought that game. Kami says Mario Kart 8 is still superior. Well, you know, Mario Kart 8 it started on the Wii U, and then they took it, they improved it when they took it to the Switch, so that game got a lot of polish. You know, Mario Kart 8, that's been their Mario Kart game for, I don't know, 10 years? Maybe not 10 years, but a long time. Really long. Maybe 10 years. Yeah. Apocalyptic. All of the manuals are here. Wow. Great deal. Keep looking, guys. Deals are out there. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Nice. Tricom says Double Dash is cool. I don't have really much experience with it. I should play it on my emulator on Dolphin. I should play it. Get a little bit more time in on it. It's pretty cool. I just haven't really played it. Whew, guys, we didn't play a whole lot tonight either. We did play a little bit of the Jurassic Park, that one. And started to play a little bit of this one. The new one. I bought both of these together. They came in today. That's why we're playing them. Adding to my Super Nintendo cartridge collection. I'm glad I got them because I've been wanting to get them for a long time. Both are good games. Both are difficult games. But Super Nintendo, a fun console, a good console to collect for. There's expensive games, but there's a bunch of games that are very affordable. They're not bad at all. Some of which I was surprised were more affordable. And as we can see, there's deals out there for other things too. PlayStation 2, you know. I own a crap ton of PS2 discs because of the same thing, because there's a bunch of good ones that are not too much money. They're actually very affordable. So, but not to say you have to do that kind of stuff, but it is fun to collect this stuff. It is fun to play on original hardware with the CDs or cartridges or DVDs or whatever. Hell says, I got Double Dash cheap back then. I think it was about $15 to $20 when I got it from GameStop. There you go. Wow. That's a really good price on that. I never saw that price. I looked for that price. Only price I ever saw for Double Dash was, I think the lowest I ever saw it was like $39. And I was like, eh. And by then, you know, I wasn't even looking for it really. Yeah, Nintendo stuff, man. It's tough. Fun hanging out. Yeah, thank you for being here. Apocalyptic. Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Apocalyptic Minister. Kami says, Super Nintendo has the best Mario game, Super Mario World. Yes, sir. And I'll tell you this, Kami, I don't know if you know this. The Super Famicom version of Super Mario World is almost exactly the same, but there are differences. Some of the stages are different, and there are some differences in placement of different things. There are some slight differences. So it's not a big deal, but it's like that with some Super Famicom stuff, like Castlevania 4. If you play the Super Famicom version, the opening sequence is different. There's areas in the game that there's like all this blood and stuff that's not in the American version. It's funny how these you run into these differences with some of the Super Famicom stuff. But anyway, just you know, I love the Super Famicom stuff, so I get kind of nerdy about it. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's interesting that there are these little changes, these little differences. I want to thank everybody for coming to hang out. So I'll be doing more streams as we get into the weekend, and Sunday, 7 p.m. Central, we're going to do a live show. Me, PJ Smith, maybe other people. We'll see how it goes. We're going to play some old school ColecoVision. We're going to have some fun. You guys are more than welcome to come hang out in the chat, and you know, we'll be doing that live, playing ColecoVision. It should be fun. We're going to get the steering wheel out. We're going to have some, you know, have some laughs. Come to the coast, have some laughs. Or I don't remember how it says that. But yeah, it'll be fun. Let's see. Silverwings, see ya. Remember to go listen to Jurassic Park. I will not forget that. At work tomorrow, I will be looking for that book. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. So, Hell Tantra Bull, Silverwings, Tricom 79, Kamikaze Soundwaves, Apocalyptic Minister, let's see, Geekstorian Nick, Geekstorian, Pharaoh Man 23, Silverwings, I know Luke was here, PJ Smith was here, Drunky Cheese was here as well. We had Chris Courage, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who works on consoles and repairs them. Chris Courage, keep us informed on if the Sega CD is a situation that I would just like to know what happens with that. That would be really cool. Let's see, who else? Oh, I know Chuck was here in all of his alt accounts was here. And Kurt Bradshaw was here. Also, Brian F. was here. Born Distracted. Yes, indeed. Born Distracted. Man, there's so many people. It's not going to let me see everybody because it cuts me off at a certain point when I scroll back through this. Casey was here. The retro gamer, not the Intellivision gamer. No, not that guy. The retro gamer. He was here. Bassarino was number one in the chat and had a lot of good stuff to say, good comments. There are so many people. Oh my gosh. Pierre was also here. Pierre, thank you for being here. Man. Oh my goodness. So many people. Mike Wolf, the Wolf, was also among us. Thank you, Mike, for being here. And that's as far back as I can go. So if I missed you, you have my eternal apologies for all time. I will fall on that sword. I will die on that hill. I will accept your punishment and my fate. And if you let me know that I missed you for some reason, I will give you 50 points in the chat for you to use any way you can figure out how to use in the chat. Guys, thanks for watching me hang out, play some Super Nintendo. I'll be back very soon with more stuff. Sunday, especially with PJ. Go check that out. We're going to have fun. PJ says this is the romper room magic mirror part of the show I like. There you go. Big big block Plymouth coming in at the end. Late to the party. Always, dude, better late than never. You know, nobody wants to be early to the party, though, big block. He's fashionably late. Fashionably late. Thank you for being here. Always good to see you here, man. All right, guys. Y'all be good. Kami says, good seeing you, man. Take care, bro. See you around. Yes, we'll see you again. Hopefully soon. It would be great if Kami does some more content on his channel, but that's up to him. Not pushing, no pressure, not trying to force, not trying to, you know, everybody. I'm just wishing for what I want. Anyway, guys, I'll see y'all later. Y'all take care. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.